Really?
Oh my.
Instinct,
Okay.
right?
Tell me when you want? Tell me when you want to start
Wait,
recording.
can you see it? Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, can
Yeah,
you
I'm
see it?
ready. Just tell me when you want me to start recording? Did he leave again? Huh? Okay. He left though, right? Obviously.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. We're live. We're live on YouTube, so if you're ready to go, Nikos.
Okay.
All right. Well, welcome to the YouTube channel. Tonight we have a special guest. It's the Great from Uganda. He is an Intactivist who lives in Uganda. He's a musician also. And if you see on the screen here, it's his YouTube channel. So please, everyone, go to his YouTube channel and give him a sub and listen to his music. He has some really great music. And we wanted to interview him and get to know him. So, the Great, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm great. I'm very good. And your first name is Mukasa, is that correct?
Yes, it is like that. It's Mukasa.
Nice.
And then the second name, Franima. Mukasa Franima.
Say Freniman? Did I say it correct? Freniman?
No, not Franima. It's Franima.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kuranima.
Yeah.
Okay. And you grew up in the same village, the same city your whole life? Have you lived in the same place?
Yes. I didn't grow up here from Kampala. I just came to Kampala. It is the next district. Dania is the next district.
It's
We
called
have been having
Kampala?
one city. I'm in Kampala, but
Okay.
I came from PG.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
in your culture, your people is a culture of people who when you're young, there's no circumcision from when you were small age. It's not a culture to have circumcision, but nobody did that.
Yes, it is in our culture. We don't circumcise here. Here in my tribe, here in the central Uganda, we don't circumcise. But there are other parts of Uganda which circumcise. Northern Uganda, they circumcise. Eastern, they circumcise.
Is it because of religion the other tribes circumcise, or what's the reason the other tribe, the northern Uganda people, why do they do circumcisions? What's the reason?
Why they say that they are transforming from childhood to manhood. So it is a symbol that somebody has grown up. They circumcise boys between 14 to 18 before marriage, like that. So they are saying it is a sign that this one has grown up. Is a man, he can stand for problems it makes them stronger. That is the reason they are giving.
And do you feel like that is stupid or when you hear about this other
Mm,
tribe,
mm.
what do you think about that? Does it sound stupid to do for this kind of practice, this culture? Uh, do you know what I'm saying? Do you understand my question?
Yeah, I understand your question.
Yeah,
It
this,
is, it is. I see that it is something. Oh, they were deceived at first. They just inherited that thing, that thinking. I don't know, but the first people who did it, I think they are the one who are stupid because
right.
it has been there for a long time, but it is not true. So it is a torture. It is a torture mess. It is a
Yes,
torture because during that process, they they undergo a circumcision. They are beaten. They can't refuse their what. So it is a torture. And if this one was circumcised and tortured, so he gets something on his heart that he also has to torture. So if another, because he was tortured, he has to torture. When another boy he has grown up, he has to torture him. So
right.
that's why it is even hard to stop, because people
Right.
there are revenging, because he was tortured, he's revenging to another boy who has grown up, that I was done to by this, and this, and he does it. Maybe it is the same to this infant first circumcision. Maybe some men were tortured by circumcised, so he wants to do it to his baby. It's like that. It's a cycle. Revenging.
What it, can you tell me about your life as a child? Is your mother and father like is your culture like very loving? Uh, is your culture, do they not have any of these kind of initiations, these rituals? Like, is there something similar to this becoming a man ritual for your tribe, or is it just really all love? No.
Okay.
Do you
For,
understand?
for us in our culture, there is no ritual practice we do to prove that this one was a man. We don't qualify it women. So, but for men, we just grow up. No, not something. No any practice like that. A cultural practice to prove that this is a man. But to our culture, it is on sides of the girls who grew up, and there are some practices that are done on them that to do to qualify to women that this is a woman.
Like like a cutting practice, some sort
Yeah?
of cut, like a circumcision for the women, or something different?
It is not circumcision, but there is some organs they pull in their vagina. They pull those the other parts of Uganda that cuts. Here they pull it, and any long any long any long any long it. The crystals, you call it the crystals.
The priests. Okay.
They pull them, and they increase their height. They any long, making them long. Yeah, it is done to girls in my culture.
Do you agree with? Do you think it's okay? I mean, what is you know how and now these days in 2020, you know, people all the time people they talking about, you know, we need to change this culture, change this. Is this some talk about this this practice for women? Is there, you know, talk about changing, or not very much talking about changing? Is it?
But a problem here, the women like them. But maybe there are some people who are forced to do it, but don't, don't think if they are not forced, if that someone doesn't like it and
Mhm.
she's not done to her, so I think it will be good and not to do it to her ages like 12, 14. They may be done to old enough girl city here, and if the girl is she has not done it, many will not like her. So the thing is like that.
And you were happy. You were a happy child as a young child growing up. Was life good for you, or was life hard for you when you were a child?
For me, I grew up in the poor family, so I didn't get problems, but I
No.
can't say that I wasn't happy because I didn't have another side of world that I was in a happy family. Then things changed and I go to the bad life. So I grew up in the life that I was supposed to grow in, but I was in the poor family, so I grew up in the poor family, very poor. So that was my life. That was my life. But I can't say it was a bad life. No, I had to go to be in that life.
When did you start music? What age did you start with your music?
I started in 2012.
When? Say that again. What?
I started in 2012. I recorded in 2012. I started recording in 2012.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the music is quality. I mean, even do you have a studio or something? Where do you
Uh,
record music?
I don't have a studio. I pay money to the studio. I pay money.
Yeah.
So I don't have a studio here.
Yeah, but you could go to a place and you pay them money. There's a place
Yeah,
to.
I paid. Yeah, I go to studio and I pay money.
Do you do you make the beats, the music, or does somebody else make the music?
There is somebody here is making those beats. It is a producer in the studio is the one making the beats.
Okay. And you tell me about t- what's the song called? Epica for that. That's
To write the words, it didn't take me a lot of time, but I was thinking about for a long time. I was thinking about circumcision for a long time, why it is done, and why people are going for it, and why it is free. Because in our country, we didn't have good free services, but I saw circumcision free. People worked on well. People have health problems, but not worked on like they work on circumcision. So I had many questions to ask myself, why circumcision? So then I started to oppose it. I saw that it is not good. But what I was know that all whites are circumcised, and I didn't know there are people like you who oppose circumcision. So it was like that.
So you don't know anybody, like you you don't know somebody personal, good that was circumcised, and you have a friend or anybody that got circumcised, and they were complaining after the circumcision. Do you know somebody?
Those one who are circumcised, they can't complain. They just keep quiet because they nothing they can do now. But they just keep quiet. But I hear some voices from the people that who didn't talk away about circumcision. I guess when we talk about with people, some they come out talk about. But many, I have many friends who are circumcised. I have many, and I watched them when they are nursing the wound. So I have many friends who are circumcised.
Did they get circumcised because of the World Health Organization? Like because of the VMMC program? Is that why they circumcised, or because
Yes,
of
they can. Yes, because our culture does not circumcise. We don't do culture circumcision here where I'm at. So they went for this one.
Did they get money?
The health, the safe medical circumcision.
Did they get money to do that? Did the VMMC pay them money to be circumcised, or no?
They were not paid money. They don't get paid. They don't get paid. But they promise them to treat them for free until they recover. If you get a problem, you go back. It is for free. Yeah.
Wow. That's
And even those VMC, some people they just forced them. They were moving to the schools and they circumcise all students without acknowledging their parents. They go to school and circumcise all boys. They go and the people.
How does the teachers and the school people allow them to do it? That's crazy.
Until it was a government program that a government do actually encourages. They say it's okay. Then they come to school. They come in the coaster to school. They collect all boys. They start cutting them, and the boys go back home when they are already their parents see them when they are finished.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't come to school for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. How does it, you have to stay home and recover from the surgery for like 2 weeks or something.
Yes. You stay home and you recover.
Wow. So the government has a lot of corruption. They get money. They get paid
Yeah,
money for
yeah,
this.
they get money to do this. The money it is not for our government because our government has many problems. You can't put a lot of that money do that. But the one who brings the program, they bring it with the money that do this. The money is here for paying the people who are going to cut it, to pay for publicity like that.
So,
So it comes with
have you
with
been
donation.
threatened? Have you been threatened by because I seen a video of you holding signs about
Mm.
circumcision. Do is it
Ye-
safe? Is it safe to protest against circumcision, or what do you think? Is
It
it's dangerous to be
it
protest?
is it is dangerous. It is dangerous here. We have problem. It is dangerous in the public because the public is circumcised, and those one who we have, and even we have Muslims. So we have Muslims also. They against it that they told me that I'm discouraging their babies, the people. Yeah, it is dangerous. And those one who are not Muslims, they are already circumcised in this health whatever, and in this health medical circumcision. So it is dangerous. And here in our country, we have a law that tells us that to make a protest, you have to get a permission from the Inspector General of Police. And the Inspector General of Police is the head of the police in the country. So you have to write to him a letter, maybe with lawyers, signed with lawyers, so to agree you to carry out a protest. One who gives a permission for the protest. So, and I don't have lawyers to work on that. It needs money to reach on them. So
But the the music is okay, right? There's no problem to make music about circumcision. You don't think the government is going to give you any problems to make music about circumcision? Is that going to be okay? You think?
uh, I don't know, but for now I don't have problem. I don't have problem.
Okay,
I haven't get any problem with
that's
that
good.
music. Yeah.
Well, how about posting your music? Have you had any problems with like Facebook or like Twitter for when you post your music, or has there?
Yeah. Yes, I have a problem because now the lyrics of that song or Typical Bulungi, it can't go on Facebook now. I have a problem, and my accounts have been deleting. So Facebook has been deleting my accounts, every accounts I made. Now account I'm using is not mine, but the account I have made many accounts, but they delete it, they what, something like that. I'm tortured on social media now. I have remained with the YouTube.
All right.
I
Well,
tried it to Twitter. I tried Twitter. It is the same. My account was deleted
well,
there.
probably gonna have to focus on YouTube and like have people share. Try to grow your
Yes.
try to grow your YouTube channel. Have more people, more Intactivists share your videos. And we need to make your name grow bigger. And try to get your music shared more. Maybe later we can fix your Facebook and Twitter. Maybe later on, maybe the problem's gonna be fixed. I don't know, but maybe I don't know. Somebody's probably reported you. If it's your, I don't know if it's your government
Yeah,
or
maybe I think. I think there is someone who is following me and judging me. He is fighting me. He is reporting every account that I make. There
Yeah,
is someone who is doing that.
right.
Mm.
Uh,
It's what I think.
yeah. Well, I mean, do you have plans to make more music? Do,
Yeah.
do you have plans to release some more songs in the future?
Yes, I have plans to make more
Nice.
because music can be seen by many people. Because my problem was which delayed me to oppose circumcision, I didn't know. I was thinking that I'm the only one opposing it, so I could keep quiet, and I think maybe I'm fool, I'm stupid to oppose it. So I didn't know that there are other people. So I want to make more music so that it goes to everywhere and maybe other people see it and encourage them to also stand against it.
Yeah, we have to stop your people, your tribe from listening to the VMMC. You know, we have to save your culture, the old the old tradition of not circumcising. It's very important. We need more more of your music to spread in Uganda, and your people need to hear this music. And
Yes, yes,
if they see American people talking about this music too, I think they're gonna feel more comfortable
yeah,
to accept it also.
yeah, yeah. The time they will see to do it because they think whites they get they all circumcised and they know this practice is coming from there, from you people of America.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's very encouraging to see a person from Africa standing up and being strong, being courageous, even though it's dangerous to speak up. I know it. I know it is that it would be dangerous because I've been to Africa before, and I know that the you know it's not easy to be the only one speaking about something. So you
Ye-
it's
Yes, here it is dangerous. And
yeah,
not here, only here, even in the other African countries, it is dangerous to speak against the circumcision. And
yeah.
only here.
Well, is there? Did you want to speak about any other things other than circumcision? Did you want the American people to know about something else? Was there something else you wanted to talk about, Mukasa?
Maybe just about the maybe what I had to talk to Americans, it is the way we can beat circumcision, but everybody to do his work, we shall not win, so we shall be there. But working together, and we stage days that this day all of us we shall protest, it will be good. So working together. But I see many organization, everybody is setting up organization to fight circumcision. We should be in one organization. It's the only way we can defeat circumcision. And making a plan of making struggles against circumcision.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's some good organizations. I know the VMMC project is
Mm.
a good African organization. it's different than the VMMC. The VMMC project is an organization that is fighting against circumcision, and that's in Africa. Of course, we have the bloodstained men here in America. And there's a couple of others, but I want to plug I want to plug the bloodstained men and thank them for all they do. And is there, of course, for Americans, here in America, we do this to little babies who are only one day old. And in Africa, some people do that to like 14-year-old teenager boys for like ritual to become a man. And so to do it to a baby, that's even more crazy. Don't you agree, Mukasa? Isn't that absolutely insane?
it to the babies, I don't agree. And even this culture to do it to 14 to teenagers, I don't agree, because they are forced. They are forced. They are forced.
No, they don't.
They are forced, and
no choice.
And they are forced, and they are cut in public. People gather in the community, they cut you in public. So imagine cutting private parts in public.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because here we call it private cuts, and you bring them in public and you cut somebody, and they cut even people who are in 20. Those cultures that circumcise when people grew up like 14, they reach to that age of circumcision. Many boys, they run around, they come to our side where we don't circumcise. So he misses his parents, and he decides to go back or to visit our parents. When even is 30, they circumcise even 40 in public, when their children are seeing them, whatever, everybody. So
I would be so angry with my mom and my dad, my mother and father, to here in America, is because we don't remember when you're a baby. You don't remember. So many men, they're not so angry about it, but I feel like I would be 18 or 15 years old. So it feels.
It is not. Yeah, it is for those people who do culture circumcision. It is not your mother or your father that does it to you, but it is a public. Public. If you come to visit, like when you went to America when you were younger, you were there in America, you stayed there, you didn't get circumcision. So if you come to visit your parents, so they start asking you people, who were you circumcised?
Oh my God.
Yeah. And if you say, where were you circumcised? We didn't see you. Eh? We have been on the village, we didn't see you being circumcised. Let us see. So they check you. And they find that you are not circumcised. They call people by word. They make an alarm that you with sticks. If you try to refuse, they beat you. They torture you publicly, like somebody who has stole something. They beat you. Until you accept it. Even if you don't accept, they cut you. So
I can't imagine
like that.
That's insane. It's crazy. Wow.
So any boys grew up, they fear that knife. They use that a knife, so they run to our side. And then it is forced. It is forced.
Yeah, they have. Of course, they have HIV in the circumcision tribe too. They still have HIV/AIDS in that area also, right?
Yeah, what made me to oppose this safe medical circumcision, what they call it, or safe medical circumcision. It is because even in that area where they circumcise, they have HIV, and many people are on medicine of HIV, and even many Muslims. We have buried many Muslims because of HIV. That are the things I started on to start opposing circumcision, because the main point they are giving us that they are circumcising us to prevent HIV. So but I was seeing in Muslims, they are infected with HIV. Those people who are circumcised, everybody is circumcised, they have HIV. So
The VMMC are liars. They're
yeah,
full of shit. Full of shit.
they are liars. They have HIV.
Yeah, like they say, the VMMC says it's gonna. They say medical circumcision is going to stop HIV. They're liars, and that's bullshit.
Yeah.
People
Maybe.
maybe make a song about the other tribe having having HIV. You might get people
Yeah.
mad at you. If you make a
Yeah.
song about
I,
the circumcision tribe having HIV.
yes, they have HIV. They have HIV. So okay.
Well, it was a really fun talk, Mukasa, the greats. We'll have to do again some other time, another time. Come and talk again.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, everybody go to his YouTube channel, please, and subscribe and share his videos, please. All right.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
That was very
Great job, Cody. Well, he's not here. No, yeah. Oh, good. Yeah, he did a great job. Asking good questions. Oh, yeah, I was very impressed. Very impressed with Cody. Yeah, I just. Oh, what's that?
yeah, and I could
Hello?
understand Mukasa
Yeah,